Ineligibility to retain office. We already had a section in there that basically said if you are found convicted and you're ineligible, we've added to that. Basically that says if you're indicted, you must give up your leadership positions up until such point as that is resolved. And we've also added that if you plead guilty, in addition to just being found guilty, you must resign. 24.13 is spurious or frivolous accusations. Clearly, we don't want this ethics committee to turn into a tool for people to have political gains. So there will be consequences and penalties available for anybody who brings what the committee determines to be a spurious or frivolous accusation. And they have the same range of punishments that's available for somebody who's found to have violated one of the ethics requirements. There's a requirement for an annual acknowledgement of every member of the Senate about the ethics rules and requirements and expectations. In addition, there'll be an ethics course which will be developed between now and when we come together in November or December by this ethics committee. The ethics course, again, they'll have the opportunity to help design that and build that because it's important that we train new members and also those of us who've been in for a while to remind us of what the expectations are and what the requirements are. That's pretty much the summary of the rule changes. We're going to ask for adoption of these Tuesday the 19th at the Senate business meeting. So next week, we'll ask the ethics committee to begin work immediately so that they can review what we've done here, see what changes or refinements or additions need to be made, and I'm sure there'll be some because again, this is more complicated than just going out and saying we're going to change past ethics rules. We want to make sure that we don't make it where good people can't serve, but also make sure that people can trust what we're doing here is above board. So we'll ask them to begin work immediately for potential legislative proposals and for further refinement of the rules. I'll just go ahead and tell you that the members that we're going to ask to serve on that committee are going to be Senators Ervin, Senator Wallace, Senator Mallett, Senator Bond, and Senator Rader. That's an explanation of what we're doing. And again, I want to thank everybody up here, and there's a lot who couldn't be here who participated in this process, because some of this is pretty hard stuff, and we've got a lot of work to do. But I think most of us know it's the right thing to do, because we all care about protecting the integrity of the Senate. There's a lot of good people down here trying to do the right thing, and we need to make sure that they can do it, not distracted by some of this other stuff that's going on. So, Senator Bismarck?
Thank you, Senator Hendren, and I do want to say thank you for your work on this. It's been something that he has worked on along with Senator Ingram and Senator Hester over the last several weeks. And really, what you're seeing is we took a look at what a large number of other states were doing as far as transparency, their code of ethics, and we adopted what we believe to be, or we look to adopt what we believe to be really the best format from each state. The basic premise that we want to make sure that we have with this is transparency, making sure that we understand when those conflicts arise and also deterring the potential for those conflicts in the future. One thing that just to touch on, it is not just limited to the senator, him or herself, it is also related to family members. So there has to be disclosure when a family would be positively impacted by legislation that may be proposed. But again, I think this is a good step in the right direction. I look forward to working with the Senate as we come into our meeting on the 19th, and again, I anticipate we'll have a good response.
I too want to thank Senator Hendren. We both hold this Senate body in awe, and we want to be, as Senator Disbang said, as transparent as possible. You know, we always talk about running things like a business, and I think it's very normal and natural when a business has something that impacts it publicly to look inward and begin to see how things have evolved and changes need to be made to meet modern times. And so I think this is a great tool to review where we are, where we need to be, because the most important thing that we can have is the trust of the people to do their business and do it on a fair and equal basis. So this is a great step. These folks that are going to be on this ethics commission or committee have a tremendous job ahead of them, because we don't want to be too technical, so that we make it so hard that it trips up good people that want to serve, but we want to have teeth in it and understand, I guess, a simple basic understanding of what is expected of ones in the Senate and the ethics that we will require. So this is a good start, but I want to emphasize that this committee has got the heavy lifting that they're going to do to bring this back in January.
I'll just echo what Senator Hendricks said as far as the